I know what you're thinking. Oh god, another video like this. I hate these. Trust me, there's a reason I don't do them. Yeah, I don't like really sitting at my computer and just doing this shit. But I got this email on April 1st, which happens to be April Fool's Day. Usually when I get like album review suggestions, people just do them in the comments of my YouTube videos. They don't usually email me, even though I do keep my email in my channel description for more just kind of business inquiries. Really, it's nothing used for this or whatever. It's again more for just business stuff. But this guy Thomas Licata, he emailed me saying, "Hey Austin, I'm a Vegas musician with an album Tomfoolery that just dropped today," which was on April 1st. "I was watching music reviews and saw you talk some things that influenced me, like Weezer, Green Day, and Tame Impala. Was not aware of that Wiggles cover until I saw that." See, that's when you know he watches my content. If he's talking about that Wiggles video I did where I talked about them covering Tame Impala. So, yeah, that was more supposed to be like a funny joke video, but hey, whatever. He finishes it off with, "So I figured I'd write to you and let you know about the album in case you're open to submissions. It's a solo album mostly recorded during quarantine, but couldn't have happened without Julian West of Luxury Furniture Store." That's when I thought it was a joke, because really, Luxury Furniture Store? But then I kind of thought to myself, there's a lot of bands out there in the world, so it's a possibility. The guy co-produced, mixed, and mastered it. He says, "This album will be my second and is more energetic and diverse in influence than my first. I've often been compared to Ween, though I'm not a big fan and consider my main influences to be more in the vein of Nirvana, Pink Floyd, and Mr. Bungle. I would consider myself experimental rock, but have mostly been described as indie folk, grunge, and classic rock by others in the past." He then sent me links, and I clicked on his Spotify, and wouldn't you know it, this isn't a joke. This is real. Because, again, it's not that I didn't think it could be real, it's just on April 1st, I was like, I really don't know if this is real or not, but yeah, it's a 12-track album, and it's by Tom Moot, which I guess is a stage name, and it's called Tomfoolery, like he said it was. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grant his request. I'm going to listen to this record and then review it just for you guys.
2 hours later.
Well, that was something. I'll say that much. Where do I begin? I guess where he explains his influences being Nirvana, Pink Floyd, and Mr. Bungle. I hear Pink Floyd and Mr. Bungle. I guess I hear Nirvana in some cases, like in the opener, Wake Up Rose. But, for the most part, I think it's more Pink Floyd and Mr. Bungle, and I think people are right when they call you indie folk, because you do definitely have that tinge in there. However, it's weird because the first 4 songs do feature his vocals, but then when you get to about track 5 up until about track 9, it's really all instrumental. And for those of you that are big techno fans, I would definitely give a listen to the song Adrenaline. That would probably win you over with this guy. And then he has like a funny song called Cheese Nips, where he says that they're down his pants, make him dance. Like, I don't know if that's like part of like what he does is as add comedy onto his songs, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he had really nice moments on here. Again, Wake Up Rose, good kickoff. My Bike was a little just short, 1 minute and 16-second catchy song, and the finisher Distraight was very, very well put together. I think he did a good job even on some of the instrumentals here. It's one of those things, it's very hard to definitely categorize into one genre, I'll say that much. But I also do hear what people say, like he is influenced by Weezer. I do see that. Tame Impala. Green Day, I mean, I don't really know about that one. Green Day's more punk, and even on the more upbeat stuff, I didn't hear that, but again, I'll take his word for it. I mean, he's influenced by them in some way, so it doesn't necessarily have to sound punk for the influence to show. Green Day has done other things other than punk, but yeah, for the most part, you'll get a couple guitars here and there, but there's a lot of electronic mixed in with like acoustic stuff. Like I said, I think the indie folk is probably the best way to describe him. And don't worry, for those of you guys who are really wondering what this guy sounds like and how good this album is, I will link the Spotify account in the description below. You can go check it out. You can even go check out his first album, which was actually a lot more mellow and tuned down. So that was interesting to see the jump from album 1 to album 2. But again, I mean, I guess after album 1, you can start experimenting a bit more, and I guess that's what he decided to do here. So yeah, out of the kindness of my heart, I'm gonna give this a 7. Yeah, you know, I mean, I enjoyed it, and I hope he doesn't think that I was going to enjoy 100% of it, but, you know, I mean, I, just for what I thought was a joke at first, turned into this, he really made me go in and just think, because I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't. So I was just kind of going into this blind and hearing all this different stuff. There was some interesting things, and it wasn't a long, grueling listen either. This album's barely over 30 minutes long, so that kind of helps too when I'm not trying to sit there and go, alright, when is this album gonna move on? Like, it goes at a fast pace, and it goes at a pace that I can, you know, pinpoint how I really feel about it. So yeah, nice job, Tom Licata, or as you go by, Tom Moot on Spotify. Like I said, go check him out. He's got 23 monthly listeners, but I want to try to help that grow a little bit. Not that I can help it grow significantly, but we can help it grow. And, you know, you guys can tell me what you think in the comments below. And Tom, if you're watching this, I got you. That's it for me. Stay safe out there, wear your mask, and until then, I will catch you all in the next one.